Welcome into WTOL 11 on Plus. I'm Michael Sandlin. Just days after the announcement that more than 1,000 Stellantis employees will be laid off in January comes news that more than 200 Mobis North America workers face the same fate. UAW Local 12 President Bruce Baumhauer tells WTOL 11 that vehicle sales are down by almost a third this year.
This is huge. It's really a big deal, and it starts with sales. You know, the Wrangler was doing 240,000 a year. Now we're down to doing about 140,000. Gladiator is down dramatically, and so when we can't sell the cars, we don't need the suppliers, and so it's very difficult.
In addition to Baumhauer, we talked to UAW Local 14 President Tony Tani last night. Local 14 represents employees at the GM Propulsion Systems plant. He told us this: our sales are still strong and our schedules remain unchanged. It'll be interesting to see if new tariffs will be placed on vehicles coming in from other countries. That could help us, but it depends on the pricing strategies of the companies. It is too early to tell. Jeep has been synonymous with Toledo for nearly a century, and many families have relied on it for their livelihood. The Glass City has produced the iconic brand since World War II. Jeff Smith has more.
It's a Jeep thing. From production of the iconic vehicles during World War II to the hybrid and electric Wranglers of today, Toledo and Jeep have a history.
We've been a big part of Jeep since its inception. We're considered one of the inventors of the Jeep.
After military production moved from Toledo in the 70s, American Motors converted the Stickney plant for vehicle production. Ownership would change hands to Chrysler in 1987. A decade later, the company started building the Toledo North Assembly Plant. It became home to the Jeep Liberty in 2001. Then, the Jeep Cherokee in 2013. That's when the company added a second shift. Toledo built its last Cherokee in 2017, when parent company Fiat Chrysler invested $700 million into the Toledo North plant to build the next generation Wrangler. Another $1 billion would be used to modernize Toledo's South plant to build the all-new Jeep Gladiator. The move added 700 new jobs, and the new truck hit dealer lots in 2019.
It's the first truck that you can actually take the roof off. There's all kinds of customization that you can do with it. It's just a different look, too, for a mid-sized truck.
Now, 5 years later, sales are slumping, and parent company Stellantis is making cuts to second shift, leaving nearly 1,200 workers from the Gladiator line off the job indefinitely.
That was Jeff Smith reporting. The notice from Stellantis told employees those layoffs could start as soon as January 5th. WTOL 11 will continue to track this story as it develops, and you can head over to WTOL.com for the most up-to-date information. John?
Turning to that WTOL 11 weather forecast, you'll need to pack the umbrella for the second half of the weekend, with our next storm system bringing rainy conditions Sunday morning. Rainfall amounts around ½ an inch are expected, but those who live to the south of Toledo could see 1 inch rainfall amounts as this system rolls on through and produces some steady and moderate rain. Dry weather expected for the remainder of your Saturday. Cloud cover has thickened up ahead of this warm front that's lifting in from the south and southwest. With that warm front, we are going to see some moderate rainfall moving in around daybreak. Steady rain currently situated in central Illinois. That is going to be moving towards the Buckeye State overnight and through daybreak Sunday. Let's set the clock into motion on the hour-by-hour forecast. Between 6 to 7 a.m., rain is going to fill into northwest Ohio and southern Michigan. Could be steady at times, especially further to the south of Toledo. Through late morning, rainfall is going to persist, gradually shifting to the east of I-75 by midday. Generally, the weather is going to turn drier into the afternoon, with the bulk of that rainfall moving into eastern Ohio and Pennsylvania Sunday afternoon. You will notice a little pocket of clearing that could result in a couple hours of sunshine. In the afternoon, it is looking mild and breezy with 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This cold front's going to sweep on through, bringing any last remaining showers to an end, but keeping the breeze around Sunday afternoon and also into Veterans Day. So how much rainfall can you expect? Most areas are poised to see a half an inch of rain, but locations far south, say Wyandotte and Crawford counties, Findlay, Tiffin, Fremont, to name a few communities, 1 inch of rain is possible. The amounts do look a bit less north and west of Toledo in locations like Hillsdale and Williams counties. Keep that umbrella handy during the morning with rainy conditions. The afternoon, mild and breezy, high temperatures in the mid-60s. Winds will gust to 25 miles an hour, sustained at 10 to 15 out of the southwest. Hopefully you got that yard work and raking done Saturday, because any hopes of outdoor work will have to wait until the afternoon. Steady showers likely at 9 a.m. Lighter showers tapering off by noon, and through 3 p.m. I do expect dry weather to make a comeback with temperatures topping out in the middle 60s. It'll shape up to be a nicer afternoon after a soggy morning. Dry weather does return with sunshine for your Monday. Veterans Day does bring mostly sunny conditions with a comfortable November feel and highs around 60. It is still going to be a little breezy, though, as we head into the start of the week. Monday's forecast, high temperature right around 60 degrees. Nice feeling conditions, but those winds may still occasionally gust up to 20 miles an hour. Tuesday does turn cooler in the wake of a second cold front as our temperatures drop down to the lower 50s. And for your Wednesday, I'm expecting an isolated shower or two, mainly late in the day as our next system rolls on through. After a couple sunny days, we do have a breeze that'll return. Scattered showers Wednesday, tapering off early Thursday. The latter half of the work week does bring cooler conditions in the mid-50s. Next weekend could come along with some rain chances, and the tail end of the 10-day forecast brings us temperatures that'll be in the mid-50s. Michael?
Appreciation night at the Huntington Center last night as the Walleye honored veterans. There was a pregame ceremony in honor of the men and women who have and are currently serving in the military. The ceremony featured a moment of silence for those who lost their lives while serving, as current and former military members held an American flag on the rink. Toledo Technology Academy also honored veterans yesterday with a Veterans Appreciation Day. Dominique O'Neill takes us to the event where WTOL's Dan Cummins was a guest speaker.
Please allow us to introduce you to someone who is going on their 18th honor flight.
That's Ava Newman. She's a junior at Toledo Technology Academy of Engineering in Toledo. She is also a volunteer with the Trailblazers Club, which is a volunteer student-led organization, and she says it holds a special place in her heart because her brother and sister are veterans.
It's super exciting to be here with everyone and to meet all these new people and all these veterans. I think it's a great opportunity for him to come out and speak to students like myself as well. It's just overall super exciting.
Veterans like Michael Willoughby, who served for more than 35 years and did 2 tours of Iraq, says it's quite special to be an example for the future generation.
It's an honor to serve in this great country and to benefit for all the things that America has provided for us.
And WTOL 11's Dan Cummins was the MC at the event. Melanie Basta is a teacher at TTA. She teaches special education, and she says teaching means so much to her, and being able to honor veterans is something quite special.
So we wanted to do something that not only helped the students, but helped the community also. And this is a great way to honor people in the community and people who deserve it.
Basta says this event with veterans is so special because of the bonds they build with those who served.
It means a great deal to these kids because they've each written a letter of thanks to their particular veteran, and they've made it very personal to each of their veterans, thanking them for the freedoms that they have today based on everything that they've done in the past as members of the military.
And with Veterans Day just around the corner, there are a number of events and deals. We've got some on your screen right now, but for the full list of events plus dining and retail deals, go over to our website at WTOL.com and click on the Veterans Day tab. And we want to see the military heroes in your life. Text a photo of your veteran or active military member to 419-248-1100 and we'll feature them on Veterans Day. And last but not least, looking at the week ahead, Toledo crews will be back out in neighborhoods picking up leaves this week. The city says crews will continue collecting in the zip code 43606 and will start in the 43615 and 43614 zip codes next week. You are being asked to rake leaves to the curb, and don't forget, you can sign up to the city's text alert program so you can see when crews will be in your neighborhood.
Well, we told viewers that today was the day to be productive and get that yard work done, because tomorrow's going to kind of be a wash, literally and figuratively. It's going to be a very rainy day, and once those leaves get all soggy and saturated, not really fun to rake. So today was a good day for it without the wind. Tomorrow is not only going to have the rain, but it is going to have the breeze as well. Maybe some indoor plans early in the day with dry weather making a return into the afternoon. Veterans Day looks pretty nice. It is still going to be a little bit breezy, but at least sunny. Tuesday, bright and beautiful, just a little cooler. There could be some isolated showers Wednesday as our next front moves on through, along with the return of some breezy weather. Next Friday, likely to bring sunny conditions for those high school playoff games. Could see a bit of damp weather into next weekend, but despite the rain chances, Michael, at least there's no snow in the forecast.
Yeah, how about that? This actually looks like November, though. This looks like how I remember fall.
Yeah, finally starting to feel like it. We had a couple record highs last week. You know, we hit almost 80 degrees on Election Day, so kind of back to more normal conditions.
It's been a roller coaster, but
Yeah.
hey, it's not so bad. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you at 11.